So I'm a little hesitant to charge my HTC 10 with my Nexus 6P charger, especially because of the whole overheating thing that's been pointed out recently. But you know what? F it. Like my friends say, do it for science. Jerry Hildenbrand of Android Central wrote an article about a week ago about how he accidentally used his Pixel C charger to charge his HTC 10 and later found out it was so hot that he couldn't hold it. The device had also powered off by itself, and who knows what would have happened if he let it charge any longer. I want to talk about the Pixel C charger, but first let's talk about the specs of the HTC 10 charger. The HTC 10 charger has 3 different outputs. That's an arrow, by the way. 5 volts at 3 amps. Man, I keep messing this up. 5 volts at 2.5 amps, 9 volts at 1.7 amps, and 12 volts at 1.25 amps. The 9 volt variation offers the highest of wattage, charging the HTC 10 at 15.3 watts. The Pixel C charger also offers 3 different outputs: 5 volts at 3 amps, 12 volts at 3 amps, and 20 volts at 3 amps. The 20 volt variation charges up to 60 watts. There's no definitive rhyme or reason as to why Jerry's HTC 10 overheated the way it did, but one would assume that the Pixel C charger was either continuously charging the phone when it shouldn't have, or would there be any possibility that it was charging the phone at a much higher wattage than intended? In my previous testing with the stock charger and the HTC 10, it's taken me an hour and 35 minutes to charge the phone up from 0 to 100%. This is off a 3000 milliamp hour battery. I should also point out that the HTC 10 has taken longer to charge than any of my other phones with similar or even bigger batteries that uses quick charge or USB power delivery. I do want to charge the HTC 10 with the Nexus 6P charger for 2 reasons. 1, to see if it actually overheats, and 2, to see if it'll charge my HTC 10 quicker than the stock charger. 0%. Got the timer. Go. Okay, so the phone doesn't even feel warm to the touch at all. After an hour, it still isn't hot. It's maybe lukewarm. Sorry, my camera ran out of space at the 1:15 mark, but I just wanted to note that the phone is still just warm, not hot at all. Keep going. Okay, so it took about an hour and 48 minutes. It was a little under an hour and 49 minutes, but it was around an hour and 48 minutes to charge the HTC 10 from 0 to 100%. The Nexus 6P charger does take longer to charge the HTC 10. Throughout the battery test, this phone has stayed cool. Hasn't even really warmed up at all. There was no overheating issues on this. So maybe for Jerry's case, it might be an isolated incident, or maybe it's the fact that he was using a Google Pixel C charger. Using the 6P charger to charge the HTC 10 took an extra 14 minutes. Would I use it? Maybe if I was in a pinch, but you're better off using the stock charger. Well, that's another battery test to cross off the to-do list.